Folks, welcome back to AOT, also known as, don't hit the camera, Attack on Titan final season. I believe, at least to my understanding, the very last AOT product that probably Weiss is probably going to make for a long time. I mean, unless they do like an AOT the movie or the series or some sort of other version to add to it. I don't know if we're really ever going to get another AOT in the series. It's going to be a long time if we get another AOT Weiss product, am I right? So, sit back, relax. Is that me? Or is that me? He looks kind of sad. This video is brought to you by the patron, Patrick M. Patrick says, Rudy, come on, man. We're hunting some goodies. We're hunting some goodies. Sit back, relax. We're doing a 3-box opening of AOT. But more importantly, as we hunt for expensive, flashy stuff, as remember, common. Into, we got our Climax common, uncommon, our first single rare with a subtle confetti foil. Too soon? No, I'm right, and a Climax rare. So obviously we want to see how many secret rares we get. We're looking for, is it SPs or do they have SSPs in this? Do they have SSPs in some other ones? I'm not sure if they do. Oh, wait a minute. That's just regular rare. Hold on a second. Please hold. Patrick, they have, okay, there's an SEC rare. Only one. Okay. And then there's SSPs, and they have tight as TTRs. This is an interesting one. That's some interesting variation. Wow, there's only one of that one rare. Holy smokes, how tough is that to pull? So, anyway, let's talk about the more important double rare. Our first double, call me off guard. I thought at first we had like an SSP or something. Because I think this is one of the cards. I recognize the artwork from TCG Play. This is one of the cards where you can get the gold stamp of Roonies. And that is not. That is a regular version. So let's talk about the overall Weiss market. I think that's going to be the interesting thing I want to go over with everybody, specifically with AOT. You know, I don't think there's any other product besides maybe Bunko Babes or Hololive that people ask so many questions about the pricing and long-term potential than AOT. Attack on Titan is probably one of the most popular brands, Universes Beyond in the Weiss world. The AOT world is massive. The amount of fans of this series and this brand and this IP is off the chart. Now, so obviously everybody knows, ironically, the timing of when AOT final season and all these things came out was in the boom of 2021 and 2022. So it had, our first hit of the video. Ladies and gentlemen, coming in, Patrick. We got Falco Turning Point coming in hot with our gorgeous SR there. So keep in mind, this product came out in the boom of everything, which means everybody was spending. Pre-orders were higher than they should have been, which caused print runs to be higher than they should have been. Our second double rare of the video, right? Yeah, wait, hold on a second. This double rare, it did. It's just some of the foiling is so subtle on that confetti. And that, look at how strong it is on that. Definitely some variance on the strength of that foiling, as they say. Anyway, so because of that, we had a very above average overprinting. Well, maybe not really overprinting, because Weiss isn't really quote unquote overprint. By the way, triple rare, AOT. Triple rares, do not underestimate the difficulty of pulling a triple rare. There's only 7 triple rares. Some triple rares in some products in Weiss can get very expensive. This caught my eye. I knew immediately because I saw the text was different. And I also saw the foiling and texturing there in the corner. Although the artwork and the screenshot from this particular image and card is quite dramatic. You don't see much of the flashy foiling. It doesn't really do it justice there. Not the best version of they should have zoomed out on that screenshot and shown more background and kind of highlight the art a little bit better. But anyways, beautiful little young lady there. This product came out right in the boom, so the print run was higher. Okay, Weiss and Bushido don't really overprint. Remember, they print based on pre-orders and a margin, okay? And obviously, in this particular time period, the amount of buyers in pre-orders was off the chart, like all-time high, okay? That is pretty much, in my opinion, 90% of the reason that this product's growth in current prices is so weak. But in the last, has it been over a year now? In the last year, the product continues to thin out. We continue to see, wow, this is a pretty interesting box. The product's been continuing to thin out supply-wise. The quantity on the open market continues to really dwindle at a very, very, very slow rate. I'm not going to lie to you all and say, oh, it's about to skyrocket. I don't see that happening. I think it's going to be a while, but I still think the potential for some products like this, I mean, there are a lot of people out there that were able to buy cases at the very low, which was like 6 to 9 months ago at the end of 2022. There were people buying cases of this stuff, and the boxes were like $35, $40. Man, I can't even get that price point. So there's some people that got really lucky getting some incredible deals on this product at the exact bottom of the market a while back ago. That's box one. So box one, we did get our normal secret rare, but we actually got one triple rare. As you've noticed in the previous Weiss videos many times, we don't even get a single triple rare. So the fact that we can get anything extra is always a win. So I'm going to call that one just an average box. Patrick, I don't think that was a super home run. Whoa, 10x your 10Ds, and I don't think that. I think that was a pretty normal box opening. Unfortunately, nothing really extreme, but hey, honestly, these aren't even $100 boxes. Okay, these are not expensive boxes. I think right now to get a safe box of this from like a store that doesn't search and hose people, I'd probably say the price of these boxes would be like 60 to 80 a box. It's nothing really that crazy. These are not expensive at all. So keep that in mind, because comments and people always throw at me saying, oh, Rudy, you can't get no $500. Well, technically you can't get it. Oh, double rare. You can get expensive cards in this, but remember, you're not paying. These aren't $400 Magic Master boxes. These are cheap boxes. It doesn't take much to really have a good experience and a good value. Secret rare coming in, succeeding the best Titan, Mr. Z. Ooh, look at that background. Oh, wow, I just noticed that. Whoa, I've never seen a textured background with like swirls like that. That's a cool hit. All right. I'm hoping for some sort of insane hit coming up here. Dude, that art is, that always creeps me out. Always creeps me out. Was that Colossal Titan? The thing always creeps me out, man. Anyways, I do think that this product remains very, very cheap and attractive. But remember, folks, I said it before, I'm going to say it again. We are continuing to trek through a nasty bear market in CCGs. Doesn't matter if it's Weiss, doesn't matter if it's Magic, and doesn't matter if it's Pokemon, MetaZoo. I think the only outliers are pretty much Flesh and Blood Strength and probably like One Piece and of course Lorcana's bottleneck on the market. And but overall market conditions across the board remain very, very rough. I expect interest rates and the economy on a macro scale to stay weak for quite a while. So once again, I do not see any quick price appreciation or movements on any products at this point in time. I think, like I said before, it's going to take a lot longer than everybody wants to admit. And I think that's a really nasty thing because people keep saying, oh, Rudy, I'm going to give it a couple more months. And I keep saying, I don't think you're fully accepting that a couple months is nothing in the grand scheme of life and time. You may have to give it years, not months, for things to really change. Ladies and gentlemen, look what we got here. Look at this. Another triple rare. We've hit 2 triple rares in 2 boxes. That is a wild looking card. Well, look at the spots on it. That's really neat. I've never seen, almost looks like error spot. That is so cool looking. A triple rare AOT card. Wow. How many were there? 7? Hold on. How many triple rares? There's only 7 triple rares. Huh. Wow. 2 boxes, 2 triple rares. Is AOT have a different style of printing, or do you get one in every? I guess we'll know in the next box. I was like, do we get one in every single opening? Like, that's one of the positive things that some people always message me. Ooh, double rare. Some of the things that people are always like, Rudy, you don't talk about and you don't give enough credit to is that, the good time or the good thing about bad markets and cheap prices in a lot of time like this is so many people missed out and couldn't afford all the demand and the price spikes. And now we're in an era where there's so much time for people to enjoy or build positions and buy products that are a lot cheaper. And, a lot of people were frustrated that they couldn't get anything back then. Remember Pokemon? The fights at Target and Walmart just when they get a couple packs on the shelf? And that's all gone. So a lot of people are continuing to really appreciate kind of a weak market like this so that they can actually enjoy products and not feel rushed or FOMO or under the gun to kind of really push through, you know? It gives people time to enjoy and appreciate things. And, you know, there is truth to that. You know, you have to admit, that is kind of, that is a good point. You know, and I just really think that 2021 thing that we went through, folks, it's going to be discussed and analyzed and overanalyzed for so many years from now. Like, I think in another year, I think in 2025, we're going to be talking about the whole 2020, 2021 situation and what it did to the market of everything. It's going to, I think literally, you know, business schools and finance, like people going to college for their MBAs are going to be discussed. Third secret rare over here. One in every box. Okay, so secret rares are definitely one in every box. Didn't we get an opening one time? What the heck was that? Oh, didn't we get an opening one time, or somebody had 2 secret rares in a box? I couldn't remember. Anyways, I think people are gonna get. Oh, whoa, whoa! We got a TTR. Whoa! Box 3, Patrick. Check this out. Face off, ladies and gentlemen. What does that say down there? We have the how many? Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Where's the box? I threw it on the floor. Hang on. Where's the box? Where's the box? Wait a minute. Wait. How many are there? 9. Okay, we got a Titan. Is it a Titan rare? Oh, wow. Okay. I just realized it's like a full art, too. It's like, wait a minute. Like, if you compare it to even like a Climax card. Oh, wow. So they made the text box fully transparent, even around the, wow. Dude. All right. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we need, Patrick. Oh, I love it. I love it, folks. Oh my goodness. So awesome. Wow. Single. Okay. Well, I can tell you right now. That just, oh wait, I didn't finish that pack of cards. I still got it sitting there. Well, that just made the whole video worth it. Holy smokes, that was fantastic. And see what I'm saying. So here's the regular. I don't think there was anything else in this pack. Single rare. No, okay, there's nothing else in that pack. Holy smokes. Can you get another hit in the same box after you can, like, I know you can't get a second, like, Titan rare, TTR type thing, but can you get, like, a triple rare or an SSP? Can you get other categories of chase cards if you just got something? I don't know. Like, if any of you have opened, you know, like, hundreds or thousands of boxes, well, maybe not thousands, but I guess hundreds of boxes of Weiss, can you actually get, ooh, double rare, can you get like a specialty hit plus like an SSP hit or a triple rare? Is it even possible to overlap those items? Or are they literally kind of mutually exclusive? If you hit one, you can't get the other kind of thing. Like I'm very curious how that actually unfolds and actually works. But anyways, I just want to talk about the pricing of this stuff because it's really, really wild. Like, we continue to see the market thin out, but again, there's been no price appreciation on, I would say, probably like 70–80% of Weiss sets. And again, before 2020, Weiss sets didn't just skyrocket in price. That was not a thing. Pre-2020, now, as sets became old, you know, multiple years old, like it would take 2, 3, 4 years, then yes, supplies would dry up and box prices would go up, just like magic. You know, and godly, another double? I like the. I keep thinking we're getting some special whenever I see that framework on that card because I've seen the pictures online. All right, folks. Last 3 packs of the video. I'll give you guys a closing comment on what I kind of think is coming up here next. And single rare. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get anything else. I feel like Weiss. I feel like Bushy Road wouldn't allow you to get too many hits in a single box because I feel like they would almost feel broken, or some people are too lucky. Like, I feel like it would cause problems. Like, I don't think you can get multiple case-style hits like that quickly. That's it. Patrick, good video. The fact that we got a Titan rare, plus we got 2 triples, and our normal boxes, our average 1 per box, I think that was a great box. That was fantastic. But final comment, I still wouldn't underestimate. I know capital's tight, money is expensive, cash is no longer trash, all these memes and jokes, nothing goes to the moon, but I'm telling you all, folks, as we march into the new era in the next 3 to 5 years, and we all continue to analyze and break down and relive and rethink the 2020, 2021 boom, some of these products in the next wave in the coming years are going to be looked back on right now as just, I can't believe how cheap they were, because I went through this with Magic. I went through this with Pokemon. I went through it with Weiss when I first started. What was the first Rudy Weiss video? Was it 3 years ago or 4 years ago? I think it was early 2020, right? Or was it 2019? And I remember even that first video, the shockwave and the message boards and the forums and social medias and Discords and Reddits and MySpaces were, they, oh, look at Rudy. You know he doesn't know anything about Weiss. He's buying the worst sets. The JoJo's, the Crimson movies, and all the people were bashing everything. And, they were bashing when I bought, I think it was Slime Volume 1. God, what were they? JoJo? Oh, Batman Ninja, when I bought those. Ah, God, I can't remember. I think there was it Memory Snow? And then Nazarack Volume 1, first editions. Every one of those, 3-4 years later now, people beg for those things. I get Patreon messages saying, Rudy, will you just please give me a case or a box, and I'll take 10% off TCG Player. Bro, do you know how much that thing is? A case of those things, an old case could be like 16, 18 boxes. If they're $300 a box, even if I take off $30 a box and give you like $1,000 off, or $30 times 16, what does that come out to be? Maybe $500 off or something? I'm like, do you realize how expensive those cases are? Some of these things don't have... There are old Weiss products that literally sealed cases don't even exist anymore. I've never even located a sealed case of some old Weiss for years. I don't think people realize that, man. And there will be a time that this AOT 1, 2, and final season, I'm telling you all, people are going to look back in the next wave in 2024, 2025, whatever it is, and they're going to discuss, oh yeah, after the crash of 2021, went through that bear market of 22, 23, and man, I remember when the AOT boxes were 40, 50 bucks, and nobody wanted them. They just sat there for a long time. Because that happened with Pokemon. I went through it with the XY era. They sat as trash prices in boxes. They sat for, was it 2 years? Was it 3 years for the XY Rudy Pokemon bathroom? It was forever. Then out of nowhere, I remember people just started messaging me like, oh my God, Rudy, do you have those XY Pokemon? And I was like, what? And everything changes. The items stay the same. Items and boxes stay the same. Perspectives, emotions in all of us are the ones that change. The cards and the boxes, just like oil paintings, just like many things in life, they don't change. It's our perspective and how we assign value to things that change. Have a beautiful day. Surround yourself with good people.